Hello, everyone. This is Coach Michele coming to you live from the ATL. What's up? What's up? What's up? So today's video is based on a question I received. And the question is, what is the non-medical home care agency owner salary? How much can you make? Well, you know what? It varies. It's just like anything else in life. It's like asking a question, how much will I get paid if I get a job? Right? How much will I earn if I become a nurse? Right? So it's very difficult to, or not difficult, it's impossible for me to tell you exactly how much an agency owner earns, right? Because there's so many variables. The first thing I would say is you got to get started, because a lot of you are hesitant with starting your business because of fear, because of doubt, because of what other people are saying to you, because of insecurities, because you may not have the money, because you may not feel the timing is right. I mean, there's so many reasons why. So that's the first thing. Get started, right? The second thing is it depends on how you are structured, right? So some people, depending on the way they're structured, they may not even be paying themselves initially. And guess what? Initially, you really can't, because you don't have revenue. So you got to make sure you are bringing revenue into your business and you are following the laws of whatever type of entity you have established, right? Because you may be in a position, depending on how you started your business, where it's a requirement of your entity to pay yourself. You may have started the way most people do, as, an LLC. And then, of course, you don't have to pay yourself. And you are in a position where you're like, I don't know what to pay myself. Well, that's a personal preference. You can start out, once you get revenue coming into your business and you're able to pay yourself, you can start out with something small, whatever that looks like to you. It could be a couple of $100s a week. It could be a couple of $1,000s a week. It really depends. But let me tell you guys, this is how I sum it up. You the boss. You the boss. So you pay yourself what you want to pay yourself. Now, depending on the type of entity you have established, there may be some requirements, right? You must pay yourself, or you may have to pay yourself as, like an average CEO or, business owner or something like that. And I'm not going to get into the legalities of that, because I'm not a CPA. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a tax professional. I know, based on my experience, is that once I transitioned into an S Corp, it was a requirement for me to pay myself, right? So I had to be paid. My husband had to be paid, because we're co-owners of everything that we do, right? Life, business, whatever. So we did have that requirement. I could tell you, initially when I started, I pay myself $500. If I'm going to be real with you guys, I pay myself $500, and then I gradually increased. The more money I was making, the more I started paying myself. Once I got to six-figure salary, I started giving myself bonuses. I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I realized I wanted to buy more things, I increased my salary. If I could just be real, when I wanted to buy more things, when I wanted to invest in property, when I wanted to make sure my debt to income ratio was where it needed to be, guess what? I increased my income. I increased my husband's income. You know what I mean? I give my husband bonuses, right? He's the COO. I'm the CEO. The CEO get bonuses, right? So I'm just keeping it real. You asked the question and said, what is the non-medical home care agency salary? So you're able to determine what that is. My thing is, hey, I want to sign the front of the check and the back of the check. So let me get a hashtag down below, a comment, if you want to sign the front of the check and the back of the check, and you want to be in control of how much you make. Now, side note, I would say add up for everyone that's working and looking to leave their job. I think the most important thing is determine what do you need to maintain your lifestyle. So if you're generating, say, 50,000, round number, 50,000, in as far as that's what you're getting paid, that's not what you need to live, because guess what? They're taking taxes out of that. So get a sheet of paper, homework time. Get a sheet of paper and jot down all of the necessities. What does it take for me to maintain my lifestyle, my family, whatever it is that you're responsible for? What does that look like? What does that dollar look like? And then you can determine how much you must pay yourself, how much you must pay yourself in order to maintain your lifestyle. And I would say get to that point at least 6 months before you say, I'm going to quit my job. You got to make sure, not got to, but I want you to make sure that you're stable and that your business is in a good place, because there are ups and downs, right? So there are peaks and valleys. There are ins and outs in this business. There are pros and cons. It's not an easy business, guys. However, it's a very rewarding business, and you can get yourself to a place where you're generating a whole lot of money and serving a lot of people, and put yourself in a position where you can sell the business also. So there's so many things. Let me tell you this, what a lot of people do, and people that I've helped, got in, made that money, and then flipped it, right, into something that they love. So, I know some people that really wanted to have, personal care homes. So they made their money with home care, and then they bought a couple of personal care homes. I know people that really wanted to, get into real estate, tax preparation. Somebody I know wanted to get into buy this large franchise, a restaurant franchise. But guess what? Didn't have enough capital and did not want to spend his personal funds. So, I mean, you got to be very strategic and come up with a plan. Is this something that I want to keep as and pass down, as far as legacy building, wealth building? Is this something that I want to do for X amount of years? Is this something that I want to use as a vehicle? So there's so many different things. That's a little side note. No, I got a little off track, but if you've been following me for a while, I do that. Right? So the salary is really based upon the type of business you have as far as revenue, how you grow your business. And then you also want to think about not giving yourself a huge salary up front if you don't have a team. So what I would recommend is getting a team in place that can help you generate more, serve more. Get that team in place first before you go out and try to match a CEO salary. Give yourself a 6-figure salary. I personally put that money back into the business and then started to grow, from that point. So I hope that helped you guys. I hope it answered the question, what is a non-medical home care owner salary? I hope it answered that question. I know it didn't directly, but it did indirectly. Directly, I can't say 20,000, 30,000, 100,000, 200,000. I can't say that because it's impossible. No one can say that. So hope that helped. So if you liked the video, click that button like. We want to hear more. You want to be notified. Turn on your notifications and definitely subscribe so you can be notified when I drop these videos. Take care, guys. God bless. And you can also learn more about my services on myhomecarecoach.com. Click on services. Oh, and yes, I have a membership that is starting January. Excuse me. No. That's not true. July 1st, a mentorship. So right now we have a membership Facebook group. It's $47 a month. It's going to be only $97 starting in July. However, for everyone that joins before July 1st, you can get in and lock in the $47 a month for the mentorship. We're going to talk about life, business, and finances. Life, business, and finances. Life, business, and finances. So it's not a coaching group. It's a mentorship group. It's not a coaching group where I'm going to teach you how to start your home care business. If you're interested in that, we would love to help you. My team and I would love to help you. You would go to myhomecarecoach.com, click on services, and then scroll down, and you can learn about our coaching program. So you guys take care. God bless. And I will see you on the next video.